It just feels really icky.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be testing out Joe Rogan's JFK bullet theory by Brandon Herrera here on YouTube. This was uploaded 3 years ago roughly. Haven't seen it yet, but I saw it pop up in my recommendeds and I did want to check it out. In terms of the magic bullet theory, that's what he's talking about here. JFK's Joe Rogan's magic bullet theory. It's not just Joe Rogan's theory. A lot of people hold this belief. It's the belief that well, and even you can see pictures, photographs online of it. One of the rounds fired at JFK during the assassination ended up in very, very good condition, allegedly, something like that. I don't want to speak too much on it because I'm not, the most knowledgeable about it. I'm not trying to put words in people's mouth. I'm not trying to say something that isn't true, of course. So I do want to let Herrera here take it away, kind of explain it for us and tell us what's going on. And then I guess he's going to do some tests around it and see if that actually holds any weight, or if it is just a conspiracy theory. So yeah, without any further delay, if you guys enjoy these reactions, hit that like button, subscribe for more content from me, of course. Leave your recommendations down in the comments below, what you guys want me to check out next. Without any further delay, let's leave a like here. Captions on, quality is 1440p, sick, full screen, and let's get it, guys.
Oh yeah, this video is gonna get weird. For science.
Probably demonetized too.
What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers? I was scrolling through Instagram the other day and I came across a post from Mr. Joe Rogan. He was talking about the Biden administration's decision to keep the John F. Kennedy assassination documents still classified, even though they were supposed to be released, like, right now. The JFK assassination, of course, has probably spawned more conspiracy theories than any other event in U.S. history. But Joe Rogan posted this, which is apparently the bullet that killed Kennedy, which Joe Rogan has some doubts on. He expressed it in a way that only Joe could.
That's the photo I've seen.
This fucking bullet never hit a goddamn thing. Fact. Now, I saw this post and my first thought was, yeah, it doesn't look like that fucking bullet hit a goddamn thing. Huh. And with today being the 58th anniversary of the JFK assassination, I figured I'm curious to see the answer. Maybe we could figure out this whole magic bullet thing together. So immediately, I bought a Model 38 6.5 Carcano rifle, which is exactly what Lee Harvey Oswald used in the assassination.
Not to say anything either about the event, but the gun here, the Carcano, beautiful weapon, absolutely beautiful weapon. The Italians, listen, some Carcanos are absolute shit boxes, but if you find one in nice condition, they're actually decent rifles. I won't lie, they're pretty impressive for what they are. There's also like the shortened down cavalry Carcanos as well. Those things are pretty slick. Just little fucking shorty Carcanos. No, yeah, that bullet doesn't look like it hit anything. I want to go back to that. That's the photographs that I'm familiar with. There is a second photograph too. If you turn it on its side, the bullet does look more damaged, but it still does not look like what you would expect a round to look like after hitting potentially a person and or an object. You know what I mean? If it missed its target. So I can see the suspicion around it. Let's keep watching, see if there's any weight to it.
Maybe we could figure out this whole magic bullet thing together. So immediately, I bought a Model 38 6.5 Carcano rifle, which is exactly what Lee Harvey Oswald used in the assassination, allegedly.
Yep.
And
allegedly.
I hit up my guys over at Ballistic Dummy Labs. So now we have, well,
a skull.
Now we're gonna get weird with it. We're gonna try to see exactly what a 6.5 Carcano fired out of a Model 38 Carcano looks like after it goes through the closest thing we can legally get to a human head.
All right, real quick, let me clarify a couple of things. I know what you're thinking. The magic bullet in Joe Rogan's post isn't the one that hit the skull.
No.
But the actual bullet from the photo is pretty much an impossible shot to replicate because I think it went in through Kennedy's back, out through the neck, collarbone area, and into Connolly in 2 separate places. And that shot, even if we had all the
you can't pull that off.
Dummy Labs to replicate that shot, to get the bullet to go to a perfect trajectory to hit everything the way it would have,
never going to.
Damn near impossible. But the data we can get is what the bullet that went through the back of Kennedy's skull looked like before it hit whatever solid object it hit that caused the bullet to fragment into multiple pieces. Then we can take that and compare it to the bullet that supposedly was completely undamaged after having gone through 2 people.
Now, for those of you who don't know, while bullets usually have a metal jacket that's a little tougher, they have a soft lead core.
Yes.
So anything that hits a hard target usually deforms in some way, shape, or form. I agree with Joe's assessment that bullet doesn't look like it hit a goddamn thing. So what is the softest thing you can shoot and still capture the bullet? I figured The answer is water. So we're gonna try shooting it in water, see if we can capture the round and compare it. So today on Demonetized Mythbusters, let's see if we can disprove the magic bullet.
Definitely demonetized Mythbusters.
We have these water cooler jugs.
Okay.
Of water set up so that the round can pierce one, go through the other. I don't know how many it's gonna take to stop, and I figure they're gonna start diverting off.
Yeah,
once it
definitely.
Goes through a couple, which is why I've got these over here on either side. That way, we have a maximum chance of catching the bullet, because, you know, bullets do weird things when they start, you know.
Oh, yeah.
They could veer left, right, whatever. So we put two kind of staggered in the rear, so just in case it diverts left or right, we could still hopefully be able to catch them. Hence the kind of phallic-looking arrangement.
Water bottle arrangement, yeah, of course.
The water jugs. So,
yikes. The stones aren't very big there.
I just made a dick out of jugs. We're very mature here. So this is going to be our bullet in question. This right here is the 6.5 Carcano. Pretty hefty little rifle round. The ammo that we're using today is Full Metal Jacket PPU, for whatever that's worth. But
and I want to say too about the Carcano, just something I know, at least here in Canada. I don't know if it's the case over there in the US as well. They don't make that round anymore. You can only buy like reproduction rounds of it, and the reproduction rounds are so fucking expensive, at least here in Canada, man. Like it's stupid. I think last time I looked, and mind you, this was years ago, I think it was like $35 for a box of 20 rounds, something stupid like that. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I was looking, right, and you could get a Carcano, and this was years ago now at this point, like shit, probably 6-7 years ago. You get a Carcano back then for like $400-500. They were not expensive weapons. Now they're more expensive now, right? Obviously. But yeah, no, they were affordable. It's just the ammo for them was not affordable at all.
What we're using today is Full Metal Jacket PPU.
That's assuming it wasn't a garbage rod Carcano as well, of course.
But to I need to go home. But to show you the actual power of 6.5 Carcano, I'm going to load this thing up, and we're going to do what we do best. Show you with White Claw penetration test.
Of course, this is an older video.
Full-size White Claw today, because I love you guys. Testing our prop gun in 3, 2,
prop gun?
1.
Wait a second. Oh.
I think it works.
It does work. Damn.
Now this is meant to demonstrate the amount of force that we're going to be putting into that ballistic dummy lab's head, trying to replicate an actual event in American history. And if you think that this is kind of a, you know, a bridge too far and is going a little out there, kind of tasteless kind of content, you know, you're probably right at the end of the day. But if you're as curious as I am to see what happens, then I like you. You might want to stick around and subscribe. Let's go catch a bullet.
Of course.
See if we can't catch our...
Is a little bit of a grim topic, but yeah, it is one of those things where it's like a lot of people are curious, and in the case of JFK, this has been something people have been asking themselves about, or asking the government specifically about for the better part of 60 years now, right? So like, you know, doing your own tests, that doesn't hurt. I don't see anything wrong with that, you know. And again, it's on ballistic dummies, you know, there's no one's getting hurt, nothing like that. Is it a little bit of a grim idea to try it on? Sure, but it's whatever, it's not real, you know what I mean? Doing it on your private property, fuck it, man, I don't care.
Stick around and subscribe. Let's go catch a bullet. Yeah, let's see if we can't catch our 6.5 Carcano round. Alrighty, 3.
I'm gonna be interested what this looks like.
1.
Like what the round itself is gonna look like if he catches it here.
Now I really just have to take a leak.
Jesus.
Talk about a fucking magic bullet.
Did it punch the fourth one?
1, 2, 3, and ended in the 4th. As you can see, clear as day, it is in the bottom of this water jug, and we'll pull it out so we can actually take a look at it. But this isn't leaking.
What?
What the fuck? So on further inspection,
there's got to be a hole there or something.
It was it keyholed.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
That is so bizarre. It just kind of resealed. I guess it was just so little energy by the time it got to the 4th.
Enough pressure to just hold it together.
Jugs for this. I'm excited. We're gonna do some real science.
Nice.
There you go. That is our perfectly preserved 6.5 Carcano, and already it looks more fucked up than the one in the photo.
Yeah.
It's interesting, not by much, but you can clearly see.
Yeah.
The divots and such. That's super neat. And I know you're gonna say this isn't just water, it's got all the plastic and whatnot in it, but come on, that is about as close as you can get to just shooting water. So up next, let's try to replicate the real shot. But first off, something I didn't know, just doing a little adulting here, is that water is fucking expensive. And because there's no way in shit this video is getting monetized, we just want to give a quick thank you to our sponsor, Groove Life, for allowing us to do this sort of backyard science.
Groove Life is a new sponsor of the channel, and they make all sorts of stuff.
Let's take a look at this. I've never heard of Groove Life.
Belts,
oh, wow.
Silicone rings meant for kind of more outdoorsman stuff, and my God, does that look terrible now that I look at it. I still have all the fake blood on my hands.
Oh.
I don't know, if you're more of an outdoorsy guy, or you work around heavy equipment like a mill or a lathe or something, and you don't want a metal ring getting snagged and lose your hand, I definitely recommend checking out Groove Life. I'm going to go ahead and leave the links down in the description in the pinned comment. We appreciate their support of the channel.
Now we're going to try to replicate this shot.
Never heard of them. Go check them out if you want some new apparel. Magnetic belts. Looks convenient, man. Also, I need myself a sponsor of the channel because this video is also getting demonetized 100%.
Pinned comment. We appreciate their support of the channel.
Now we're going to try to replicate this shot to the best of our ability, and thankfully, because, you know, this was a bit of a high-profile case, there's a very extensive autopsy with a lot of helpful imagery and things as far as exactly where he was hit. So we're going to try to replicate that. It's not going to be 100%, but we're going to get it as close as we can. And that's kind of what we're all about in this bit. You know, this is obviously not a perfect stand-in, but it is, like I said, the closest thing you can legally get without raiding a morgue. Okay, so the way that we have this centered, I've got the head offset a little to the left. The reason I'm doing that, get off there, fly, it's not for you. The reason I'm doing that is so if we shoot a little on the right, try to, again, just get it as close as we can within reason, and try to go for the upper right quadrant there. It's going to keep going straight into the center of the water bottles. Now, there's still a chance it's going to divert right, so we have our extra spare. We have our 4 water bottles here to try to catch the bullet exactly like we did last time. We also have the one that caught the last bullet that's still mostly full. So in case it does divert super hard right, we have an extra chance of trying to preserve and catch the bullet. So
good system.
I have 0 predictions. I just hope this works.
Let's see how it goes.
People are going to be saying, oh, the actual shot was from like 50 to 100 yards away. This is way too close. Well, the original shot was also taken with a Carcano that had a slightly longer barrel, so I think it all works out. Plus, I want to make sure that we get it as close as possible. So this is, like I said, about as close as we can get. So let's just see what happens. We have our full metal jacket, 6.5 Carcano.
Yeah, this shot was taken from a lot further away, but let's see here.
All right, let's see what we can do. Giving Lyndon
I imagine that
Johnson a
skull
job
is going to explode.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
It just feels really icky.
Not quite.
So let's check out our aftermath.
Front is pretty mangled. Entry's pretty clean.
Our entrance there. Our exit out the front.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure that's a condom.
What? Oh.
That's not historically accurate.
What the
It
fuck?
actually cracked. The skull fragmented pretty close to what the diagram said. That's interesting. Sorry, Johnny. So it absolutely butt-fucked this water jug.
Yeah.
This is completely ripped the fuck apart. So we have entrance here, exit here, out the rear. And then the weirdest fucking thing happened. I don't know if it diverted too hard or what. If you look here, there's like an entrance on the second jug. It may have bounced, I don't know, because you could see, I think it already keyholed. Like, keyholing, by the way, is when the bullet goes sideways.
Sideways,
flight,
yeah.
So it hits, and it can look like a keyhole. Never mind. But if you look here, it looks like the bullet impact. I have blood all over my hands.
Oh.
The bullet looked like it hit sideways. I don't know if it bounced and just it's chilling here on the fucking. I don't know. So we don't have a bullet to compare. And that just won't do.
Shoot him again?
Yeah, don't worry about him. You're gonna do great.
Oh my god.
So thankfully last time, not all of our jugs got destroyed. So what we did this time is we set it up. We got a full jug, full-ish. a half full jug. And then back here, over on the right side, which I think where it diverted. If I had to guess again, I think it diverted right. So we've got this one moved up a little further, so just in case this goes through here, hits at a weird angle, and it diverts outward, it should get caught by this. And
I want to say, I'm not trying to back seat here, but I feel like maybe if like a diagonal, like a pyramid kind of arrangement, because then you could, but it depends how many water jugs he has, right? I'm sure he's not trying to blow through fucking 50 water jugs on this video, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Because that way it would, if you put like the skull at the top of that pyramid and then water jugs going like back, right? You could catch it at all angles, no matter where it kind of diverts, right? But again, you need more water jugs, so I'm sure that's why. But that bullet was also very, very clean. That is sus. It makes you think, man. It really does make you think.
This goes through here, hits at a weird angle, and it diverts outward. It should get caught by this. And we got just a couple. We got an empty back here, just to kind of visualize the flight of the bullet, if nothing else, if it does go through. But we're gonna try again to catch this thing. Fingers crossed. All right, take two. Please catch this bullet. 3.
Let's see what happens.
2.
Hopefully he gets it this time. Oh.
Now I'm soaked.
Yeah, first water bottle there just gets fucking annihilated every time. Transfer of energy. Oh my god.
Dear God. It just feels so wrong. Unfortunately, we do not have the bullet captured. And,
really?
We're kind of running thin in the water bottle department. So we can't give up. To HEB.
Long trip to HEB?
Water.
Oh my god.
So we've got full water bottle. Got this one off to the right side now, so hopefully gonna be able to use this to capture even if it does veer right. We've got this, we've got another full water bottle behind it. We've got something that we consolidated a couple. This one's full now behind. We got a third, just in case something weird fucking happens. Got one off on the left, it's mostly full. And then we've got these back here as a Hail Mary. I don't know. Emotional support. I really don't know any other places this bullet can go. So I think we're gonna use the first head because I think the skull is most intact on that one. We're gonna try it again. And I don't know, let's give it another shot. Who would have thought?
I like the commitment.
We need 3 heads today. See, unless I hit in the exact same spot, we're gonna be going through still skull fragments. And probably more so on the way out as well. So we will give it a shot. All right, just showing you again, we've got our full metal jacket, 6.5 Carcano. If this doesn't work, I'm going to cry.
That would be very sad. Hopefully this one works.
1.
Oh.
I gotta pee again. That was about as dead.
Surely he's got it. Yeah, that looks straight. Yeah, that looks fucking clean. Hopefully he's got it that time. Is that a lighter that just came? What was that? Hold on. Is that a lighter that just comes like flying off the table? What the fuck is that? Or is that a cat maybe? I don't know. It's something. What the fuck?
First jug completely destroyed. Second jug again. Perfect hit. And it exited with some force.
Yeah.
Because it just ripped this white ass open.
Clean open. Wow.
I think probably right around here. That one's dead. This jug, pissing.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so this jug's pissing. And I think we've got a bullet.
Oh, yeah. I think I heard it there.
Come on. There we go.
Very nice.
Son of a gun. We've got our 6.5 Carcano. Interestingly enough, this one's not even as fucked up as the first one.
Really?
The one that only hit the water. So if you look at the base here, you know, the base is clearly squeezed. This thing was tumbling a little bit. And you can see it hooks off to the left a little bit now. Giggity. It did deform a little bit, but all in all, this bullet's actually in better shape. It just goes to show bullets do
really weird shit.
And
yeah.
ballistics is not exactly an exact science when you're talking about real world stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody can argue we didn't skull fuck our target here. My attempt to pick it up, I broke it again. It's just falling apart now. This is absolutely disgusting. So we had a new entrance wound, new entrance hole, entered fresh skull, and then we had another exit on the other side, went through more bits of skull, and then into our water to try to catch it as least damaging to the projectile as we could. And it looks like we succeeded. So looking side by side, this one was the first one. As you can see, especially right there in the middle, it is
very deformed,
fucked up.
Yeah.
And this one, which if you look, actually still kind of rolls. It is deformed and it is twisted a little bit.
Yeah, you can see the deformity.
Not nearly as much as I was expecting, especially since this one was the one that was caught by only the water. Well, guys, I had a lot of fun with this video. I'm not gonna lie.
Jesus.
This was really cool and honestly kind of
cool experiment, though.
So what do you think? The bullet in the photo.
I don't know,
man.
man.
Think it did what they, the official story claims that it did? And what does this test do to impact your thoughts on what happened? I know a lot of people have a lot of different theories. I'm curious to hear yours. It's definitely a controversial part of American history. Not surprising. And there's a lot of theories. So what do you think happened? And does this prove or disprove any of those theories? Let me know down in the comments. More importantly, if you like videos like this and you want to see more,
we'll have some thoughts after this.
Hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Join the hashtag AKG notification squad. Comment in the first hour. You can win some cool merch.
Oh shit.
YouTube, this was done for educational purposes. Please do not deplatform me. We're just trying to do some backyard science. And for the rest of you sexy YouTube mother lovers, I will see you in the next video.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Let's see what's at the end here. Got some bloopers, I'm sure.
Oh, we caught it. We caught the bullet. Fuck yeah. This shit is just pissing. Talk about an actual magic bullet. It is here in the bottom of this milk jug. Jesus Christ.
Milk jug?
Oh yeah. That right there.
Oh.
The forbidden scussy.
Oh.
Where's the least sketchy place I could throw this away? I'm gonna leave this in like the fucking garbage can outside the Bolero. See what happens.
Don't know if that's a great idea, but yeah, no. Looking at the original, like the original round there too, because I googled it in my spare time before I checked this video out, because I was curious. I wanted to see, because I seen it before and I was like, let me take a look again. You know, it's hard to see from the photos just how fucked up that bullet is. It could have some minor deformations, much like Herrera saw there on his rounds. It's very hard to say, but it just goes to show you rounds do some weird things. Lead does some weird shit sometimes when you fire it. So who knows, right? I don't know if just off the pictures alone that have been provided by the government, if that's just enough to go off of to know, you know what I mean? Now, obviously, that round went through his skull and obviously hit some other stuff behind him, right? But it's also the case of, like, I don't know, man. Catching that bullet in perfect condition was clean. But then again, I have to think in the real life scenario, again, it was hitting other shit. It wasn't just hitting him, right? So it's really hard to say. I feel like it would have to be more fucked up, like hitting him from that longer distance. But what do I know, right? I guess I'm not a scientist. I'd have to lean on the side of there's just not enough evidence right now for me to make a decision based on that. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't know if there's enough evidence. But you guys let me know what your guys' thoughts are. What do you think? I'd be really interested to read some of the comments on this and actually hear your guys' opinions on it. But yes, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate that. If you guys enjoyed the reactions, hit that like button, subscribe for more content from me, of course. Leave your recommendations down in the comments below. And of course, big thank you to all of our members, all of our Hastati, our Triarii, our Principe, Dagenhart, and of course, our Prefect Hobbit. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, without any further delay, this has been Centurion. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.